Welcome to the Rugs to Riches show. Grab a drink and get comfortable. The live show is about to start.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the show. It's been 2 weeks since I've been on the show? About two
Yeah,
episodes?
man, look at that. You're a world traveler, my man.
Yeah. Went to New
Give us
York.
that.
Did some baseball with my son. It was a lot of fun. Now you're heading up there, aren't you?
Yeah, I was
Tomorrow.
gonna say you should have left like little tokens to see if I could have picked them up because Wednesday we're going to Niagara Falls, and then we'll be in the exact same. We'll hit the Baseball Hall of Fame and stuff like that too. So we'll do a
All
lot of
right.
the same thing. Yeah, a lot of the same thing that you've been doing. So
Yeah, we went to Niagara Falls and last Friday, and it was awesome. I would definitely say it's worth going, but it's not like a trip where you just go for that. I would say if you're in the area, stop in. It's a day trip.
yeah. Well, that's that. That's the. I don't know when we're ever going to be up there again. So, I'm
Yeah.
making a special point to get there. We're getting there early Wednesday, so we're just going to drive up. Where did you fly into? We're flying into Rochester. Where did y'all fly into?
Well, we flew into Buffalo.
Okay, so I
Because
think we're going
Buffalo's
to be
only like 30. It's like 30 minutes from Niagara
from.
Falls. 30 or
Okay,
40 minutes. Yeah.
I don't know I don't know how we chose Rochester. I think because our airline our airport here is pretty small.
Dude,
Where we
guess how much my airline tickets were to get to Buffalo from Orlando
$117.
for all four of us?
Well, no. Was it for all four of you? $125 for all four of you?
$250 for all four.
Oh shit, that's pretty good. Round
Southwest.
trip? Round trip?
No, just one way.
One way. But you have to pay bags and all that shit too, or no?
No, Southwest. No bags included.
That's
It
pretty
was
good.
a really good deal. Yeah, really good. I was like, damn, book it now. Save that money.
Yeah, for sure.
So
I don't know how much ours was. Ours wasn't too bad. Ours is weird because I had to fly one way because I'm leaving New York and going to Denver next week.
what are you going to Denver for?
My aunt is having surgery, so I'm gonna go be her nurse for a week. So
Gotcha. Yeah, no, we flew in to Buffalo, and I rented a car, and we drove to Cooperstown, and then we drove to New York City, and I dropped the car off there, and then we flew back.
nice.
It cost me like $350 just to get a ride to the airport in New York. I was like, what the heck? Because we dropped the car off like 2 days early, so we could just use the shuttle.
Well, dude, the parking in New York is so crazy. Like,
Everything in New York's crazy.
It is. So you know what we did? Because we flew out of LaGuardia. Is that where you flew out of?
No, that's where I dropped the car off, and then we flew out of a small called Stewart. It was like an hour and 20 minutes from the city, but it was like Breeze and Allegiant Airlines. Those are the only two airlines in that airport. So it's like one of those small.
Yeah, because I was going to say when we flew out of New York, we flew into Buffalo and and took a bus from Buffalo into the city. It was horrible. It was
From
horrible.
Buffalo?
Yeah.
That's like an 8-hour drive. Aaron says you'll be 7 hours from her.
Yeah, no, it wasn't that far. It was a couple hours. I think it was a couple hours. I don't know what we flew into. It must have been so cheap to fly into Buffalo, or maybe we did something. I can't remember, but we flew into. I'm pretty sure we flew into Buffalo. Maybe we didn't. I'll have to ask my wife where we flew into. But anyway, we flew in somewhere that wasn't New York City, and drove. Yeah. Oh, when he's in Denver. Where do you live at in Colorado or around the area? Aaron, I'm not from there. Oh, Albuquerque. Oh, New Mexico. That's only 7 hours to Albuquerque. That's crazy. I didn't know that was that close. But
Albuquerque.
yeah,
Hmm.
I assume that's New Mexico.
Yeah.
But yeah, when we went to New York for a birthday, so we flew in somewhere and bust in, and it was horrible. Like when we bust in, we had like where we caught the bus was so not in a good area. I should say that. And we got there early, so we stopped at a bar and drank at like it was like 9:30 in the morning, and
Yeah.
the bar was open, so that was pretty cool. And then
Yeah. I actually felt pretty safe in New York City. I
yeah,
feel like every street corner there was like 2 officers walking
yeah,
around. I didn't feel like I was getting pickpocketed or anything like that.
yeah. When we were in New York City one day, we walked a lot. Like the first day, I think we walked like 15 miles the first day, but then we learned how to do the subway, and that wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
But I think that's what we did. We rode the we rode the subway as far as we could to LaGuardia, and then got an Uber, and then picked up a rental car from LaGuardia and drove back to wherever airport we flew in and out of.
I'll tell you what, the transit system there is super easy. You just hold your phone up and you just blink and it lets you in, pays like
Yeah.
$2 to ride the subway. We actually got a free subway ride from one of the police officers. We were
Huh.
going to the Yankees game and I had a perfect game hat on.
Yeah.
And the officer's like, who's the baseball player? I was like, oh, it's my son. We're going to the Yankees game. We were in town. We just came from Cooperstown. He goes, oh, cool. Here, let me get you right on us. And then he opened the door and let us through the gate without having to pay. I was like, oh, that's awesome.
Nice. Nice.
But okay, so tell me if I'm a dumbass for not going, or if it's just like, So we went to the Baseball Hall of Fame,
hmm
and there's like 3 stories. 1, 2, 3. Okay, you pay to get in. It was 100 of us, and we did the whole tour. Walked around. It was pretty cool. You got to see a lot of stuff, a lot of cool memorabilia, and then we
How
left.
much did you say it was? You broke up.
I think it was like $100 for the 4 of us.
Oh, okay. Well, don't they? I thought the kids. I thought AG got a
Oh,
or
maybe it's 3. Yeah, AG got in for free.
LG got him for free.
Um, LG, yeah. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm AG. He's LG. Yeah, he
Well,
got in for free. So it
okay.
was I think it was like $85 for the 3 of us.
Okay. So why are you dumbass? I missed that part.
So all of us dads are hanging out and by the bonfire afterwards. And one of the dads was like, hey man, yesterday I went down to the bar and I was drinking and some lady came up to me and I started talking to her and I guess she's the mayor's girlfriend. I'm like, oh, the mayor's got a girlfriend, cool. And he's like, yeah. So we're talking and she's super nice. She's like, you'll get to meet the mayor. She's on our way here. And he's like, mayor walks in. It's another girl, which is just funny in my eyes. You know, the mayor's got a girlfriend and it's 2 lesbians. Nothing wrong with that. I just thought it was funny. But then comes to find out that she's married, and the whole town of Cooperstown knows that she's married to a guy and she's got a female girlfriend. So she invites him out to go golfing. And so he's like, okay, I'll go golfing, you know. He ends up not going golfing because we're there with the kids. But we asked for we heard rumors that there's a basement in the Baseball Hall of Fame that people
There
can't
is.
get to. Yeah, that's hard to get to, or it's a lot of money or whatever. And so she hooked us up, and I didn't realize, I was already there yesterday,
Yeah.
and my brother's like, hey, it's free, you can come do it. And I'm like, we just got back to the cabin. We've been going nonstop shopping at all these different stores. I was tired. Logan was like ready to pass out, take a nap. So I was like, no, we'll just stay here because we got to go back to the field in like 2 hours. So I go back to the field, and some of the dads that came up, they were like, bro, you should have came. They got to hold Babe Ruth's first home run bat,
Yep.
and then Lou Gehrig's glove and Mike Trout's sandals, cleats.
So
You got to put gloves on and hold it all. And I'm like, oh, dude. But then I'm
So
like,
lo-
oh,
Logan and Ryland's new pitching coach is John Rocker. Do you know who that
Uh-huh.
is?
He's a baseball player, isn't he? Or used to be?
For the Atlanta Braves.
Mhm.
So that's their new pitching coach, and he's all like, "Oh, you guys are going to Cooperstown?" And we're like, "Yeah." He's like, "Hey, I'll call them and put your name on the list, and they'll take you over the tour of the basement."
Oh,
So that's crazy that you said that.
yeah, that's so funny. Yeah. No, we were. That's so funny. Yeah, you should do it because I missed out. I turned them down, and because I was thinking it was just like stuff behind glass, and I was like, I don't know.
No, it's like the real stuff that
Yeah, like
they're
they
all
were
like, ah,
doing
this,
the bat and everything. I
yeah,
was
because
like,
that's what
that's
he said. He
cool.
said you get to see it's like Ty Cobb's jersey and all kinds of like all the stuff that probably all the stuff you really want to see. But it's funny because it's I don't think that like my Logan is gonna appreciate that stuff because he doesn't know all the old like
Mhm.
his number is 42, and it was really funny because when he chose 42, we're like, oh, I was like, oh, that's awesome. It's Jackie Robinson's number. He's like, who's Jackie Robinson? I was like, what?
He's
I
like, I
said,
just like
well, then, I said, why did you pick that number? He's like, well, you're 42, Dad. So I just thought I would be 42. It's like, oh,
if only he really knew you were 55.
yeah. Well, I'm not 42 anymore, but not 55 either.
So what's going on in the crypto market, man? Like I said, I've been gone for a week. What I've been missing?
Man, Trump went bananas. I'm sure you saw that. Have you seen that recently?
I did. I did check that out. Let me see if I can pull it up here.
Yeah, it went up to 80 cents and then it obviously crashed back down, which is that's kind of what we expected. That's what kind of the TA we've been telling you, is it's gonna be bouncy until we can get over that dollar and secure that dollar. Once we can get over the dollar and secure that dollar threshold, then sky's gonna be the limit for Trump, I think. But have you heard the new news?
The new news.
The new news, yeah, the new news.
No.
So I think yesterday or the day before, he announced that he has a partnership with Solend, and you can you can supply trunk and take leverage against or take a loan against it.
So it's kind of like
Venus or Aave.
Yeah, what was the one that he had elephant on, and then it ended up getting hacked and
Open leverage.
Open leverage. Yeah, so it's kind of like that.
Kind of like that, but it's Solend is way bigger. It's like probably the third biggest DeFi one. You have Aave, you have Venus, and then Solend is the biggest one on Solana.
Oh, okay.
So I think that he partnered with them, and so apparently it's going pretty good. But biggest thing is, hey, listen, guys, if you're gonna put your trunk on there, remember, once you give your assets to anybody else, no longer your tokens, right? If you didn't learn from Celsius or one of the other countless ones.
Hey, actually, speaking of Celsius, I got a check in the mail yesterday.
What?
From BlockFi.
Why BlockFi?
Because
from Celsius? Or did you have money in BlockFi?
I had like, I don't know, $25 in BlockFi because I moved it all out of BlockFi into Celsius, and for some reason it wouldn't let me move like a minimum, or maybe I left $50. I think it was $50, so I could get. I don't know. For some reason I left $50 in there.
Yeah,
and I just wrote it off, and I keep getting these emails like, "Hey, you need to claim it," and I'm like, I don't know if these are scam emails or not, so it's only $50, whatever.
Yeah,
and I get a check in the mail, but the check was only for like $13.80.
That's funny.
It's still money. I need to cash it tomorrow.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, stop it, Maggie. Stop it. Rylan. Yeah. I'm literally on the internet.
It's a great show. Great show so far.
Jesus, man. Rylan.
You need to discipline those kids, man.
I'm telling. It's only one. I don't even know who he's yelling at. The other one's not even here. Like,
I
what the
tell my
hell?
kids, I'm like, hey man, it's Monday night, 8 o'clock bedtime. And I was like, you don't I don't care if you stay up, you just gotta stay in your rooms.
Yeah, well, um,
You lose your train of thought.
yeah. 1 second, my wife's texting me now.
Oh geez. Yell at her too. I'm literally on the internet. Why are you texting me?
But anyway, the good thing about Soul Lend, I don't know why that's a tongue twister for me. I mean, the good thing about Soul Lend is it's decentralized. So that's the same thing with like Aave, and I use Venus, and that's the big thing is that it's decentralized. What is your fucking deal?
Listen,
Stop it. Hey, give me a second.
having kids is like herding cats. That's what that's like. So let's take a look at Trunk while Goldwyn is off beating his kids. Just kidding.
Jesus, man, you would think this was our first time doing this.
Who was he yelling at?
I don't know who he's yelling at, but now my dog, which is laying next to me, is trying to fight the other dog that's sticking his nose in the room.
You got too
Oh
many
my god!
people in your household.
Well, at least I have a room this time, so I shut the door. So we'll be fine until this dog decides that it doesn't want to be in the room anymore.
If you have a whole room, why don't you just kick everybody out of the room just to begin with?
100%, dude. He was not even in the room. He just stood by the door screaming he's got to take a piss. I'm
So
like,
here's the door, and he's like, "I gotta pee." What are you doing, dude?
it's like, I'm like, give me a break, brother. Oh man.
Kids.
But anyway, back to Solend. The good thing about it is it's smart contract, so you're not interacting with the. I mean, that doesn't mean who got hacked. Somebody just got hacked. Was it FOMO? They just got rug
FOMO.
pulled.
I didn't hear.
Yeah.
Like I heard people talking about it on Telegram.
Yeah,
But
allegedly. I'm gonna put that in quotation marks. Don't sue me, bro. Allegedly got a rug pulled. But I mean, people get hacked, right? I mean, protocols get hacked, smart contracts get hacked. So that's the other thing, dude. If you are going to put your trunk into this and borrow against it, don't go heavy because trunk is super volatile, right? There's no taxes in and out. So, somebody that has a huge amount can just dump it and crash the price on you. There's also another vote up to sell $2 million more elephant to put into the trunk ecosystem. So I think that's going to be
$2 million.
used.
What are they going to use that for?
They're going to use it for liquidity on the Solana side to help with the price indexing.
What's it at now?
It's at 60 cents.
No. I'm talking about the liquidity over there. It's 2 million on
I don't know.
BSC.
I don't think it's that much, but
I thought it was over $1 million.
Let me see. I'll pull it up real quick. Solana trunk. Yeah, well, it said no. It only says 150,000 liquidity on that's or on Radium though. I think they use. I'm not. I'm not a fan of Solana, so I really don't know all the ins. I don't even know what exchange it's on. Radium has 150,000 in liquidity, but I think that's not the big one. But I also believe that the $2 million vote that's up on Savannah House is to put more money into Radium. That way it has, because I think that Solend uses the three biggest exchanges on Solana as its pricing indexed. So I think that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to bolster all of the exchanges.
So I'm looking at here on Trunk right now, and it had a big dip, man. 43% down.
Yep.
That's huge.
Yeah.
But it's back up though. So let's see.
Yeah. Well, because that BT sold $2 million and was buying Trunk. So that's what caused that big run up to the 80 cents.
He sold 2 million.
2 million elephant and bought 2 million trunk to put into the turbine. $2 million worth of trunk to put into the turbine. So when it got to 80, he basically stopped because he knew people were going to sell, and he waited and looked at stuff. And then that big hike up was him buying that last little bit, the
You're
last
talking about
50,000.
this
Yeah.
hike up right
Yep.
here. So
Yep.
that was him.
Yep.
Okay, so he's like trying to.
Yeah, he was trying to weed out the people that, which is smart because people are gonna, people are gonna sell, right?
Oh yeah,
Which is fine. That's why elephants claim to fame, right? Is all that liquidity so that you can sell whenever you want.
yeah. Went up
But
to about 40% from the low, and then now it's sitting at about 30% from the low.
yeah, so
That's a
But,
good rebound.
yeah, that's not
So,
bad
so what's your price predictions now?
for trunk, like
Mhm.
long term or how soon?
Listen, we all know long term is going to be like $5, but that's a while. I don't know. Maybe it's not a while. I mean, so what's your price prediction for the next 60 days? Let's do that.
1 second.
Now what? What are you doing?
Ugh. 60 days. Well, since 2 more million is going to come out of elephant and go into trunk, I don't know if it's going to be 50-50. So if it's going to liquidity, only half of that's actually going to make it into trunk. But the LP for the Soul End, because people are lending their trunk so people can borrow against it, that's going to lock a lot of trunk up too. So 60 days, I think we'll be in that 80 cent to $1 range. I think that 80 cent to $1 range is going to be, it's going to be it's going to go up. It'll hit $1, it'll sell back down, but I think 80 will kind of be the floor, and then it'll bounce up. And then I think it'll slowly,
So
up,
you're saying
up and to
80
the right.
cents?
I think it'll be more than
30% up.
Yeah, more than 80% less than $1. So
Less than
yeah,
$1.
I think that once we break
95 cents.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. I think once we break that 80 cents, I think it'll run up to $1 pretty fast. But we're gonna have a lot. It's gonna be hard to get past that $1. Lots of people are gonna sell.
So you're saying probably we'll say 9 cents in the next 60 days.
Yeah. So I can
That's
see
your
it.
prediction. Okay.
Yeah, I think so. I mean,
That's
I could
good.
be completely wrong.
I like that idea.
Wouldn't be the first. So
let's take a look at Earn. I don't know if you've been checking out Earn or not, but it's been on a huge rise lately.
yeah, it's been on a tear. So
Look at this. Oh, it looks like we had a big sell 45 minutes ago, $10,000.
nice.
So that puts more reflections in. That's a nice cool down because we were going pretty hot there for a minute. Pretty damn hot.
We broke over that $1 again, but then we came down, then we went back over $1, right? Where are we at now?
Yep. We're at 80, 87
cents. Yeah.
88 already. Yeah. Whatever.
87, 88. Well, just got to remember that biggest buy competition. So whoever sold that 10,000, hopefully they were one of the leaders, right? That way it doesn't count.
Yeah.
So, but that just, you got to remember, Earn is going to be volatile. So in the long run, we know it's going to be up, right? It's a hyper deflationary token. The people that believe in it are buying and DCAing into it. So,
down 16%, but then it's also up. It's also up 98% in the last 13 days.
Yeah, not bad. 100% in 13 days.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It was 133.
There you go. And the big thing is what's, because I think there's only like 2 or 3% of the supply is actually in the LPs. So I mean, as that price goes up, if you look at the last time that the price really went up, it goes parabolic pretty quickly. So,
See how many
you know,
tokens this guy has. Whoever sold still has almost 9 million tokens. You need to take a loan out, I guess.
Aaron said the kids are harder than herding cats. I don't know about all that. It depends on how many cats and what you're trying to get them to do, I suppose. Aaron, what's your prediction for Trunk in the next 60 days? And who else is here with us? Say hi. What are you guys drinking? I'm going White Claw. I'm bitch beering it up.
I'm actually I'm on water. I'm on a water diet.
Yeah? Why is that?
Well, my whole bladder issue, trying hard to pee. It seems like it's the worst after I drink, so I'm trying to cut down on my drinking.
Yeah.
So
you
sticking with water.
Tested all the alcohols? Maybe it's the soda that you're mixing with the alcohol. Maybe you should just drink vodka straight.
Maybe. We'll do a science experiment. We'll go with the next show and see how that goes. So I wanted to show you this guy. Oh no, I don't have it up here. Let me look it up.
You need to look at Rays. Rays all in. That's one of the things. Get down. My dog trying to get on. My uncle's here, which is causing issues too. She's trying to get on his air mattress.
What is that? Not Bert.
What's that? Rays all in?
I'm trying to think of no, this guy.
Brett.
Yeah, Brett.
Nice. See there? Aaron knows what's up. Bam.
Drinking my coffee. So Brett, dude, I have been experimenting with this one on Dex Finance. And I'm thinking about pulling the trigger and publishing it for the R2R. But I want to do a little bit longer testing. So I keep tweaking it. I went from 90% take profit. And I was making like $240 in a 24-hour span off of like $5,000.
That's not bad.
Index finance. Yeah, that's really good. I thought it was like 5%.
What's your impermanent loss?
So that was the thing. It's hard for me to tell because if you see the price has gone up and then it come down and then it's gone up and then it's come down. So right now I'm down maybe $100, $200, but yesterday I was up like $300. So I can't tell just yet like how much is going on. Yes. So this is Aaron, you're absolutely right. I got into SKs also, and I lost about $1,000 in that. And then I wrote to SK, I say, hey man, what's going on? And he's like, listen, it's not as good as you think it is. You need to get in and out. I'm like, okay. I think you can explain it better than I can, I'm sure. But once you publish it, you can't make changes to it. So I don't think he tested it out long enough. Because if he did, then he would have known, oh, okay, I think he set the take profit way too close. The profit range, or not the take profit, but the range and stuff was just too close. So anytime it goes out of range, it rebalances and it sells and does all that stuff.
Yeah.
And
so I think that's the big thing, because these are B3 concentrated liquidity pools is what SK's was, and he set a really narrow range. And what had happened is when Brett went down, it went below that range, and then it auto rebalances. And when auto rebalances, it sells and balances, so that it locks in your impermanent loss. So it would go back up. That's great. So if you noticed, Aaron, your take profit was really, really high, but it did counteract the impermanent loss that you suffered. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I've been testing. I haven't published anything yet, but I just set mine a little different, and I've been tweaking it. I've been I think his was take profit at 50%.
Yep.
So I did mine at 90, and I did my range a little bit wider. And I've tried that for a few days. I made really good money. But then I was like, I was starting to see it, in permanent loss coming on, and I was like, okay, let me change it. So I went down to, I think 75%, and I adjusted my range. And when prices went up, I'm like, okay, this is good. But I'm still tweaking it. So right now I'm sitting at 85% profit, take profit. And I adjusted my range to roughly 7% up and down. And
Yeah.
I'm just letting that ride. Before I was like 8%.
Yeah, I think the big thing is with those concentrated liquidity, as long as price is going up, everything's good. It's just when it goes down and rebalances, that's where it
Mhm.
locks in.
Yeah.
Versus the V2 pools, I don't think that they rebalance as often, and so I think the ranges are higher too with the V2 pools. So
Yeah, so it makes me wonder, maybe I should set my negative, like going down, higher. So like instead of like -7, I should do like -10.
yeah. Well,
Just
I
to
don't
help,
know. I mean, that's the.
because
I
they
mean, I
have it
don't
the
know.
opposite. They
Hmm.
suggest, when you do their suggestion, they
Mhm.
say to do the plus percentage higher. So
Hmm.
like plus 11 minus 10 type of
Yeah.
thing.
Well, maybe because they think because we're in a bull market, so we're in an uptrend, so it's going to go higher
Yeah,
longer
well,
than more than it goes down or something. I don't know.
maybe.
And
But like I said,
where
I just been doing, like, right now in my testing phase, I'm at 85% take profit. I'm at -8 plus 8. Oh, I'm sorry.
so
7.
so
-7
what
plus
so what does that mean? Is that from where? That's
from whatever the price is. So let's say the
uh,
price is um
just call it 100 for
yeah,
just
100 or whatever. If it drops 7%, then it'll rebalance.
gotcha.
Or if the price goes up. So in between that 14% gap, up or down,
Gotcha.
is where we're in play. And
Yeah.
I think SK did his at like 2 or
I
3%,
I thought he
which
said it
was
was at 1. It was 1% up, 1% down, which is why it rebalanced so much.
was it 1? I was thinking he said 2, but I
No,
could be
well,
wrong.
that would be 2%, 1 up and 1 downs too. So,
Oh, well, yeah, maybe, I don't know. But,
yeah, it's
yeah,
a
it was really tight, and I was losing, like I said, I lost $1,000, but I made it back on the one that I'm making right now. But I don't wanna
so
publish it, not yet, because I wanna
yeah.
make it good to go, because once you publish it, you can't tweak it and make changes, and that's the
Yeah,
problem.
that seems kind of crazy. But
I see the ups and downs of
asked
it, though,
I asked Crypto KR why wouldn't you just make your ranges way big?
'cause
But
it
he's
lowers your
because
profit.
it spreads your money out across that whole range. So that's kind of the if
And it
your money's in tight, then you're getting that's why you're making so much money is because all of your money is in that little. Okay,
yeah,
let's see.
and the thing that I didn't understand at first, because I was thinking once you locked it in, if it went out of your range, you couldn't adjust it, but I was
Yeah.
wrong on that factor. So once it goes out of your range, it'll reset back to that same range.
So the big pull up raise that's something that the R2R treasury went into last week. So the token is called Raise All In, and what it is it's a Web3 poker platform. And what they're doing is they've partnered with 4 or 5 people. I know that Earn is in talks with them. That's how I know about it. So zoom out a little bit, yeah. So
I'm on
we
the
actually
1 hour
bought
chart. Let's go to the
yeah
4 hour chart. I like the 4 hour chart better.
yeah. So we actually bought the very bottom down there, and that's where we hopped in.
We did? Well,
Yep,
thanks for letting me know.
I did. It's in our chat, man.
I don't know.
You voted on it. You voted on our expenditure.
Oh yeah, I voted on DCA.
Oh yeah, I didn't do that.
What everyone else voted on. Okay, well, that's good. It looks like you worked out perfect then.
Well, it was funny because what I didn't do as much as what we talked about in our chat, but what I did is I took us up to the 1%, so we own 1% of the platform.
Oh, we did.
But yeah, so we bought 1% of the platform, and we're up literally 120%, I think.
So tell me what this is.
So Raise All In, it's a Web3 poker platform. If you go to
Go to their website. Here's their website.
yeah, there you go.
Ooh, got some. Oh, okay. I remember. This is. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll be able to play poker with.
Yep. With
Earn
Earn. Yeah. And actually I'm hoping, since our treasury is a buyer, I'm hoping that once we launch our R2R token that we can partnership with them too. Because the cool thing is now if you have your friends that all have the same token, you can literally just go on and play cash games. So you deposit and you don't have to link your wallet to the website. So you don't have any risk of the website draining your wallet. What you do is when you log in, it creates a wallet for you on the website, and then you just deposit into your wallet. So let's say you put 1,000 Earn, and then you can use that while you're playing. If you need more, you can send more, things like that.
So what's their token all about?
It's ownership in the platform.
Oh, okay.
So what they do is they take a rake, like if you think of a normal casino, when you're playing cash games in a normal casino, every hand they take a percentage of every hand, right? So they're doing the same thing. They take if you're playing cash games, they take a percentage of every single hand. If you play tournaments, they get a percentage of every buy-in. And then what they do is whoever they're partnered with, like let's say Earn, for example. I don't think Earn is an official partner, but I know that they're in communications.
Okay.
So once Earn becomes a partner, we'll be able to deposit Earn on the system and play tournaments with Earn. And then what they do is whatever the rake is, let's say it's 10% of the tournament fees. So $100 or 100 Earn, 10 Earn goes to the house. But what they do is they split that with the partner. So part of it goes back to the Earn ecosystem, and part of it gets locked in their vault. And then from the part that gets locked in their vault, it goes to the Raise All In holders.
Okay. So owning their token, the Raise token, you'll get
yep, you get a portion of all the rake fees for all of their tokens. So whoever they're partnered with and all of the tournaments that they'll be running, you'll get a percentage of all those fees. So I don't know what the percentage is. Like, let's say it's 1% of the rake goes to the token holders, and then you get that breakdown as well. So obviously if you own more, you get more, yada yada. But I think the most you can own is 2% per wallet to get rewards.
So how much was 1%?
About $1,000 is what it was. Because I had been DCAing for a minute now. I've been DCAing for about 2 weeks, buying because I saw the price dropping, so I was buying like $50 at a time as it was dropping, and then once I saw it bottom out, I was like, "Ooh, here we go." We got guys, And so what they also did is they switched their it was a 5% in and out token. And they switched to a 0.10 until they get to a $500,000 market cap again. So I was like,
zero taxes
to buy
and
10% to sell. Yep.
Until they get to a 500,000.
Yep. So
play now. Let's see what happens.
But I think play now. I think you just got to sign up for there. So once we get everything worked out, we'll get on. I think the problem is right now you can't play free. So like our weekly tournaments that we were doing, we couldn't just go on and play for free. You have to play with. But they do want, if you get like their NFT as well, I think they have 200 NFTs. They have pre-rolls for their NFTs. I don't know if they have pre-rolls for token holders. I'll have to look into that.
Man, you should have really told me about this, like called me, because I don't always read messages. I would have bought some of this. I might go buy some if it comes back down.
Yeah, I just keep an eye on it because I mean it's still new. Like when did it come out?
April. April 1st.
So almost a year then, right? April.
Yeah.
Oh no, April. So
Oh
not
no,
even a year.
this
Oh,
year,
it's
yeah.
like 3 months.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's only 3 months old.
So you're stupid early. But they've been building this website now for 3 years. So I know they had a VC round 2 years ago, and then
Got a lot of issues.
yeah,
Sales. Oh, okay.
but
Hmm.
good times. Yeah, we got in good. We got in early. We got in at a good price. I've been looking at it. So once I saw them flip their taxes, I was like, ooh, we need to get our 1%. And yeah, we're up over 100% on our 1% on
Oh,
our
that's
on
good.
our buy.
Well, if it drops back down, I say buy another.
Yeah,
If we have the funds, the treasury.
yeah, if it starts falling again, I think that's what we'll do. I think because you're only allowed to have 2%, which is like 150, a little more than 155 million tokens, to get only 2% per wallet to get the fees. So, but yeah, I think that should be our goal. I think 155.
Let me say that. Nice.
So, what have you been hearing? Have you been hearing about any tokens or anything? What's new besides Earn and Tronc?
No, I haven't heard anything. I've just been kind of just playing around with Dex Finance, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
Yeah. What about you?
that's good. That's good. Man, I haven't been doing really much of anything, to be honest with you. I've been keeping up with Stable Swap. The R2R Treasury is killing it with Stable Swap.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like we're up. It's crazy. I don't even know how much.
How much do we have in there?
Let me see. I think almost 4,000 now.
Okay. We should have. I think
Let's
on the next. Well, you're not gonna. Are you gonna be on the next show or not?
Probably not, to be honest with you.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try to be the week after. I'll be in Denver, but I am taking. I'm taking all my computers and stuff. But next week, I think it's just gonna be too busy because we're gonna be in New York, and the house we rented a house on 500 acres, so it's like it sleeps 25 people.
Oh God.
and it's on a 500 acre
This is in Cooperstown.
yeah. So
Nice.
yeah, it's pretty awesome. I think we have like 8 families that's gonna be there. Pretty crazy.
Yeah. Well, what I was thinking was maybe next week or the week after we should have us make a new segment where we go through all of the treasury holdings and just do quick updates.
Yeah, we can do that. So yeah, so the R Treasury has 3975, so 3,975. But we have $325 in rewards pending.
So for everyone that's watching this and is confused what we're talking about, our treasury, Goldwyn and I are in the development stage of building a token, and a part of this token is going to have a treasury that will produce assets from outside of the ecosystem on different chains, and the assets or the yield that it produces will go to adding liquidity and buying back the token, and then burning them also. So it puts buy pressure on the token. It's a long-term project. It's something that we're looking into, like a IRA. Nothing like a quick rich scheme. We just want constant, steady flow of forward upward momentum. But at the same time, it's going to give us reflections. It's going to be like a 2%. I think we've been talking back and forth 2 to 4%. Still up in the air, but 2 chains. It's going to be on BNB and base chain, and it doesn't matter what chain you hold the token on. Let's say you hold it on BNB chain and base chain gets a lot of buys or sells, well, those reflections get divvied up to all the holders, even on the other chain.
Yep.
So it'll be the first of its kind.
Yep, it's a true multi-chain reflection token. So you can
Mhm.
buy, sell, transfer on either chain, and you will get reflections no matter what chain you hold. And if you only like BNB, your reflections are in BNB, even as AG was saying, even if like let's say the base side blows up, doesn't matter. You still get your reflections in BNB. So what the thought process is Elephant and Earn are the two biggest things that AG and I have invested in and have been in, dedicated our life, whatever you want to call it, our research, our energy, our essence. And
Yeah.
so when we were talking, we wanted to kind of play an homage to those two chains. So we really feel like we took the best parts from both sides. You know, we took the reflection from the Earn side, we took the treasury and the tokenomics kind of from the Elephant side. And the big thing is that ours will be the same thing. We have a treasury. Our treasury's been growing month over month, and right now
Yeah.
we have
Were we close
about
to 50,000?
Yep. I think we just hit 50,000 assets under management in the treasury. So, and what that does is those assets are producing yield. And every month, right now, it's just being recycled into more and more assets.
Yep.
So we
It's
have,
growing.
yeah,
And the
like we
assets
have
are like futures, like a futures account on Elephant Money.
Yep. Stable swap
Stable
account.
swap, Dex Finance. We're working on some stuff.
Yeah.
I think you've got a few other tokens.
We have the
Raise.
we just bought the Raise. Both of the Flamelink tokens are going to be part of the R2R treasury. So those produce Earn. We have Earn. We have the treasury owns over 2 million Earn. So, you know, it's just going up.
I thought it was 3 million.
No, well, I don't know. It's not 3 million. It's 2 and some change. So I think we're at like maybe 2.2 if we added it all up.
Gotcha. So yeah, that's what I think. I think we make a new segment for the show, and we'll just go over the entire treasury list and see what everything's doing, where it's producing, what we need to tweak, make changes to live on the show.
I don't know if we need to do that every week, but definitely maybe the beginning of the month. Yeah, I think the beginning of the month, because that's when we'll be updating our spreadsheets and stuff like that. So
yeah,
I think once a month will be good.
Once a month, or when we hit the bull run and everything's going crazy, we just need to do
it. Sure. That sounds good.
We'll see how fun it is. I don't know.
Yeah. So
speaking of fun guys, where the hell is Zach at? He didn't join us today.
He's hiking in the Grand Canyon doing some content, I'm sure.
Oh, that's right. I thought he did that last week.
So hopefully he'll be back next week for you. So I'm hoping he'll be back for you next week. But if not, you just have to hold it down like I did. You'll just have to put out the shout out and somebody can join you.
Maybe instead of doing a live show, I'll record throughout the week and put something together. Do like a mashup, just me rambling.
Like an homage.
That's right.
All right. Well, next week is flame holder, so you got to do your.
Oh, what do we got to do this week?
This week is wallet holders.
You got it pulled up?
Not yet, but I can. Let's see.
Wallet holders
this week. So we know that if it's under 200, somebody will win. So if it's over that, if it's really close to 200, I think we're at like 250, but I don't want to say that for sure. Under 200, we definitely know. If it's over 300, I don't think we're going to hit it. All right. So what do I need to do? I need to share.
I'm out of water.
You're out of water. Uh-oh.
All right.
Georgia said she'll fill it up for you.
Oh, well, come on over. Fill it up.
All right.
All righty.
All right. Y'all ready? Here we go.
Wait. Under 200?
Under 200, definitely. I think we're at 237 the last time, so maybe it's a little bit higher than that. 380. I
Ooh,
don't think
that's
we got
close.
it. It
Now,
might be
now,
though.
can we check? We got Mikey in the chat. We can.
Wallet 380. I think 380 is gonna be too high.
Now, what's the rule? If it's not that, then he's going to use that 100,000 and mint an NFT.
I don't
Is that what he said?
know. I know that we were talking about using that. Yeah, he was using it as doing a biggest buy competition for the week.
Yeah.
This week's biggest buy competition that's going on right now is for a liquid NFT. So
Oh,
I know
nice.
it's going on right now. It should end in like 2 days. So you want a free liquid NFT? All you gotta do is be the biggest buyer. Also, congratulations to Layla. She's the winner of our promo video.
Oh, she did? Oh, nice.
Yeah. So she'll be getting a liquid NFT.
Yeah, do
It
you
is
got
in
her
my
video?
wallet.
You got her video? We can pull it up.
Oh, let me see. I don't
And this
know.
time we'll do it with
With
sound.
sound. That's what happens when you leave me there for my own devices. I went back and watched that. I was like, oh my gosh, what a twat.
Like 20 minutes of just like
It was 3 minutes. 3 minutes of dead air.
it felt like 20. I was like,
Yeah, I'm sure it did. You know what? And it's funny because like radio world, if it's
yeah,
if
just a
it's
few seconds. It sounds
it's
crazy.
crazy. Let me see if did I pin it? Liquid.
So he's minting. How is he? He's just going to pay $500 out of his own pocket for someone to get a.
This time? No,
Yeah.
Actually, it's technically R2R sponsored, but it's sponsored through a.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's one of our listeners donated some money for marketing, so we are technically sponsoring, but it's not ours. I don't know if that's right to say.
Sure. No, I get you.
So shout out to that person that donated the money for the marketing fund. What's up?
When does that start?
Which one? The biggest buy competition?
Yeah.
It's already started. It started yesterday.
So if this guy sells and then
that guy did sell.
Yeah. If he sell, like let's just say this guy, man or woman, sells and then buys back in with the money he made, is that
does not count?
Him?
Nope.
Does not count. Okay.
Nope.
So I'm like thinking maybe that's what he did.
Yeah, no, and that's the same thing that if they buy a whole bunch, like let's say they bought 2 ETH worth, but then they sell that same 2 ETH worth, doesn't count. I'm trying to search. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. There we go. Search. There we go.
What are you trying to look for? I forgot. This water's starting to hit me.
It's the vodka that's in there.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find Layla's thing. I can't remember.
That's right. She won.
Let me see. I think I downloaded it.
All I see is spin the wheel.
Man, I don't know where it was. Let me go back to Telegram, see if I can find it there.
What's this graphic? Oh. That's funny. So does anyone have any questions? Anything that we want to ask or talk about while we're waiting for Goldwyn to pull up Layla's picture or video?
Yep, I think I found it.
Found it?
Yeah, let me go full screen. All right. Do that.
Are you pulling up a new screen or what?
Okay. Yeah, hold on.
So I'll move this one.
Shit. All right.
Watch your language.
It's okay. We're not monetized yet. All right. I got it up.
That's what she said.
Did she? All right. So I can stop screen sharing and present.
Drum roll.
So share audio.
I don't see nothing.
Is that you? Share. All right.
Yay, we got it. All right.
Can you hear it?
Nope. You have to accept it.
I have to accept it where?
Let me see. Hold on. Audio.
Did you hear it?
Nope. I forgot how to do it.
I thought. Let me see. I think it's because of my screen sharing.
Yeah, it's on your side, I think.
Stop screen sharing. Screen
When
share.
you go to screen share, I think it's a setting inside screen share.
Yeah, it has it there. But my window. To share audio, share tab.
There, where it says share window and it says share audio.
There we go. I got you. I just gotta go to.
Got it? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that won't let me. That won't let me share now.
What? Okay.
All right.
Well,
Like it goes window, I got it that way, but it won't let me share audio there. I go to entire screen, it allows me, but then doesn't allow me to share, and it's not in my Micro Edge tab.
you should buy a Mac.
Yeah, because that'll help the
The sound issue.
yeah. Let me see if I can go here. Let's see if I can log into Telegram through the website.
Well, if it doesn't have sound through your screen share, it's not going to play no matter what where you find.
Well, it does. It does because that tab allows me to. When I share tab, when I share tab, it allows me to click that little toggle.
Toggle it up, then, baby. Let's go.
Working on it. Let's see if it'll.
Who's in the chat? The chat's kind of quiet today. You guys got any questions? Anything you want to talk about? This show's going to be not quite the normal length. Got Goldwyn's getting ready to leave to New York, so he's got to bounce out of here early and pack up. And
I know. I'm supposed to be packing, but my wife got mad at me and left because I was yelling at everybody.
She left?
Yeah.
Oh man, don't air out your dirty laundry, but let's hear it. I'll mute the mic. It's not live. Go ahead, tell me all about it.
It's all good.
She's like, you pack the bags then. That's what my wife did. she gets too angry, too stressed.
So it's loading.
You gotta share your.
I know. I was trying to get it loaded that way as soon as it.
There's your problem. It's the alcohol you're drinking.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. We need to get Crypto KR on the show and have him go over some of the yield farming.
Yeah, he's been killing it with the concentrated liquidity. He's been farming the Brett ETH pool, and he's doing
it manually, right?
Yeah, he just sets it. Well, he just sets his range same as you. He just sets them manually and then checks them every day. So
What's the benefit between doing it that way or doing it through Dex Finance?
Well, I think manual. Well, he doesn't pay Dex any fees, so he keeps all the fees. So when Dex is doing it, they're keeping, I would say, at least 50% of the fees. So whereas you were getting what 5%, you know, that you probably actually earn 10% that day. You know, I mean, I know I'm not trying to bag on Dex. You know, it's their they have great. Yeah. So I'm not trying to bag on them. They have a great platform, so they need to get paid too, and they're making it easy, right? They made it easy for you to get 5%.
It's easy. All right, did you load your screen up yet?
It's not downloaded. It's not downloading this message. I don't know why it's taking so long.
Don't worry about it. But she won. Yeah. What did she get?
She got a liquid NFT, so $500, $500 NFT, which will pay her at minimum 30% for 5 years. So
at minimum 30%.
30%, yeah, 30% APY minimum for 5 years.
Now, how many of those NFTs are there for the total max we can mint out?
Oh, I don't know that answer.
500?
Is it 500? I think it might be 500. And the big thing is those aren't subject to the other ones, right? So like the unlimited NFTs, if somebody buys it, buys a whole bunch, and technically your share is going down, down, down. This is all independent. So each one is independent of itself. Yeah, it's not letting me download this thing. Fuck it. Play the one.
All right, let me go check this out. Go to their website.
Maybe I can download it again. Download it here.
Oh, look at this. Price is 500 USDC. And minimum 30% APY. Launch app. Okay. It's been a while since I've been to their website. Oh, look at this. I like it. Okay. So there's been 1,000. There's 1,000 NFTs that can be minted for $500 each. So far, there's 15 that have been minted.
So
that's interesting.
Let's try this. Window cancel.
Now on this page, it doesn't tell you that you get 30% APY, which I would think it would. Mikey, if you're watching, you should update this page. Put the benefits of what this NFT does. Whoa, what happened?
Did it come up?
Yeah.
I still don't know that you're going to be able to hear it.
Oh, God.
It didn't allow me to toggle that
right.
Properties equalizer speed. All right.
Let's play it, see what happens.
Well, that's weird.
It's frozen.
Well, it's because the button for me to play is behind the StreamYard thing. I'm not even there. It is. I'm not even kidding you. Can you hear it?
Hold on. Is it playing music?
It is.
I don't hear it.
I can hear it in my headphones.
Well, that's not fair.
Oh my God.
Anyway, she wins. Okay.
She wins. It's this video. I'll pin it in. I'll pin it in the R Telegram.
Yeah, pin it in there because I haven't seen it. I'd like to watch it.
So, oh my gosh, I'm so. This is horrible. No, it's just because it won't let me. When I present, it won't let me hit that button that says,
It won't let you hit play sound. Or maybe it's a StreamYard issue.
Open. Maybe that'll do it. Can you hear that?
Follow the flames that burn around me, keeping me safe and sound. And I need more.
This is 3 minutes, by the way.
And they burning more every day. When shots are down, make no illusion. Get more run with my flamings. With earn a shine, put your reflections on me, helping me back on my feet. That you showed up was written in my palm. What of a cat exploding like a bomb? We get to pump ourselves to victory. Make me a winner. Follow the flames and set me free. You make me win in every way. This the end with my flame lane. And it's the winner of the day. Follow the flames and set me free. You make me win in every way. This the end with my flame lane. And it's the winner of the day. And it's the winner, yeah.
Layla is the winner, yeah.
And it's the winner, yeah. The status fine, no, I'm not dreaming. Don't wait long, we won't look back. Hold along with this community. We're pushing our way to the top. An all-time high, we push the ceiling. In the sky, we're pushing green. To the map, I see the possibilities. Living the way that I want. That you showed up was written in my palm. What of a cat exploding like a bomb? We get to pump ourselves to victory. Make me a winner. Follow the flames and set me free. You make me win in every way. They see it with my flame lane. And it's the winner of the day. Follow the flames and set me free. You make me win in every way. They see it with my flame lane. And it's the winner of the day. And it's the winner, yeah. And it's the winner, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Really good. So that was good. That was really good. I just keep thinking about the last video you put out where you're just like jamming, but no one can hear anything.
I had my headphones in, so I heard it the entire time. At least you know what? It's funny because I went back and watched the video. I was all like, man, I'm glad I wasn't picking my nose or something because I thought the video was on the screen too. I didn't realize that, that the camera was still on me because I could see it. Like it took over my whole screen. I could hear it. I was jamming out. Needs
That's
more
so funny.
cowbell. How much to Saturday Night Live there?
Yeah. All right, man. That was a good show. I think it's a good time to call it. It's been over an hour
Yeah.
trying to figure out how to get the audio to work.
Oh my gosh. Sorry, folks, for anybody that we tortured getting to that. But hey, Layla, congratulations. I'll get with you and get your liquid NFT to you before the first of the month because that's when you need it, when the snapshot happens. So if you don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you want to talk about Saturday? We're recording with somebody.
We're recording with James Pelton on Saturday. So I believe actually I don't think it's recording. I think it's live. So it will
is?
be
I didn't know that.
I'm pretty sure it's live. So it's 11:30 Central Standard Time. Oh, excuse me, 10:30 Central Standard Time, 11:30 Eastern Standard Time.
Oh, right
So-
at lunchtime. I'm gonna be starting.
At
bring
least
some
it's on a Saturday for you.
Yeah, well, you know what? I was supposed to go golfing on Saturday, and I didn't realize it until today.
Well,
So I was like, "Oh no!"
you're gonna have to
Father's
take
Day
your
weekend, I was-
laptop and you can do it on the golf course. That would be awesome.
That would
Yeah.
be cool.
Mine's
but I'm not gonna do
actually
that.
in between games. We have a morning game and then we have an afternoon game. So I'm going to be straddling. So I'll go to the game. I'll run back to the thing, do the show, and then run back to the thing to watch the next thing.
Well, hopefully you have good internet service, good cell service.
Hope
At the game.
so. But anyway, hey, last bit about the liquid NFTs. So liquid NFT costs you $500. You get 30% APY. This month the payout was 1,990 earn. So think about it this way, right? You got 1,990 earn this month. When earn hits $1, that means that this NFT gave you $1,990.
Oh,
Right?
I didn't even think about that.
So, and you get it for 60 months. You get earn for 60 months. So, you know,
Yeah,
that
that's
you got to think about it in the timeline, right? Because we all think that, you know, earn's going to hit $1, then earn's going to hit $3, then earn's going to hit $5, right? Well, you got 1,900 from this NFT, right? When especially let's call it $5. If you hold that 1,900 until it's $5, that's almost 10 grand for a $500 NFT. You know, and what that $500 does, that adds liquidity, right, to the protocol. It buys earn off the chart, which pumps your own bag, right? So, and it pays you earn every single month just for holding.
It's a win-win.
Win.
Yeah. I wonder who came up with that idea.
This
Don't want to toot our horns.
this guy.
All right, let's call it. You guys
All
have a
right.
good one. Thanks for stopping by and chilling
Hey.
with us.
Aaron, thanks for talking to us. Georgia, thanks for popping in and talking with us. Without
Yeah.
you two, our show would have been even worse.
Peace.
Peace.